Okay, hi you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. To those of you that are nice and actually are here to listen to me, I appreciate you for subscribing. But I do want to say this because I know that I have new followers um because of my last video that I did with the reacting to woke TikToks. Like those videos always do well because people like them. People like when I react to things because I'm very expressive, I'm very opinionated, and I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But there are always people in the comments that really will, like, they want to, like, literally tickle my butthole. Like, that's really what they want to do. They come there just to tickle my butthole, just to make me mad. And a lot of them make me really, really, really fucking mad. And I'm just going to let you know, here, if you are still here, don't be here, okay? Because I don't give a fuck about you, and I don't give a fuck about how you feel about me. I really don't. Because first of all, if I see you comment again, I will block you. I will hide you from my channel. Because first of all, I had like another comment that was talking about like my decor in my room. And you know what? I'm not gonna disagree with them. I don't like the decor in my room. I want to change it. I'm going to change it. But what you're not gonna do is try to like speak down on me and say how you don't like my decor in my fucking room in my fucking home, when I'm pretty sure if I looked at your fucking room, it wouldn't even look as good as mine, okay? Even though mine's is bad. I don't care. Like, you can suck me off, okay? Because like I'm so sick of you bitches thinking that you can come on here and try to chastise me about my opinions, my room, my looks, my anything. Because honestly, fuck you, and fuck your mother and your dad too. Because that's how I'm gonna be. Like, I'm sick of people always trying to say shit about me and thinking that they're gonna get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it because I'm not gonna allow you. I'm gonna tell you right here, straight to your fucking face, bitch, that don't play with me. But anyways, thank you so much for subscribing. The ones that I like, that are really nice, that are here to agree, to disagree, and to actually be civil and not be a fucking freak underneath my comments, okay? Because I'm sick of freaks. I'm so sick of the people out here that love to support the Transylvania. Yes, bitch, the Transylvania community. And get mad about like people having an opinion on the trans ideology that is ruining our fucking country. But anyways, let's get to like the real topic of this fucking video. And I really want to talk about illegal immigration. Because oh my god, you guys, like I love illegal immigration. Like illegal immigration is the best thing for this country. It honestly, they are the backbone of this country. They really are. Like the backbone of this country, where like they are sending in illegal drugs, fentanyl, to harm Americans, that is imported from China to Mexico to America, and has killed so many, I mean upon thousands of Americans. um like it's just so amazing. Like illegal immigration is so amazing, and honestly I love Joe Biden's like policy on the southern border. Like he cracked the code. Like we went from having in 2019, like what was it, I have like the data right here. It's right here in my hands. In 2019, even though this is still bad, like it should be zero. In 2019, we had 40,565 illegal immigrants coming over the border. Now in 2023, it's 2024 now. 302,000 illegal immigrants have came into this country. And oh my god, you guys, like I have seen such great benefits from that. Like I'm seeing like illegal immigrants getting like undocumented illegal immigrants getting health insurance, when I have seen so many Americans in this country can't even afford health insurance, but they're giving it to them for free. And it only takes them 20 fucking minutes to even file to get it. Just like that. Just like that. And I love when they put America second, because America second is the best for this fucking country. What happened to us calling ICE? Like, I don't get it. Like, is ICE even a thing anymore? I remember like ICE was a thing where they take the immigrants and they deport them back to where they came from. What happened to that? what happened to actual, like, a leader in this country to like actually have some authority? There, like, it's anarchy. Like, there's no like consequences at all for this shit. And it's only going to harm Americans even more. Like, you already seen, like, before, like, I made a video about, like, how, like, the illegal immigrant that discriminated against me. And, I'm not saying, like, all of them are, like, illegal. Some of them, most of them are legal. But, working with them is so fucking hard. Like, y'all don't understand, like, these people, they need classes to speak English, because it makes it so much harder for us in the workplace. It makes it hard for us to even like listen to them, even if they're like working at like a McDonald's, working at a Taco Bell, working at whatever the fuck, to even like communicate, because they come from a foreign country, or they come from across the border from Mexico to the US, and they don't have any type of like they don't understand our culture here. They can't even talk correctly to us to even like let us get a fucking order at a fucking restaurant, dude. It's just like we have to struggle even more based on like the cultural differences and the mayhem of it all too. Like, and I'm not saying that like all of them that are illegal are bad people, because they're not all bad people, but I mean the amount of like crime that has risen and stuff like that in a lot of these liberal cities, it has to do with like illegal immigration. I mean, like, for example, I had this article right here, Judicial Watch, and it says nearly half of illegal immigrants arrested in the U.S. in 2023 had multiple criminal charges convictions. It says right here, the criminal aliens had an average of 4 charges and convictions each, including more than 33,209 charges or convictions for assault, 7,520, oh my god, for weapons offenses, 1,713 for homicide-related crimes, and 1,615 for kidnapping. Removals also include 3,406 known or suspected gang members, 139 known or suspected terrorists, 7 human rights violators, and 108 foreign fugitives wanted by their government for crimes including homicide, rape, terrorism, and kidnapping. But we're going to give them free health insurance. Like, these people, like, I don't understand what is the motive and why they think that this is such a great job. Oh, I think I know why. You guys. It's because, me sitting here watching videos of illegal immigrants coming off the border, and like they're getting interviewed by like, Sav Says. That one video that I watch what Sav Says, and she goes and directly interview these illegal immigrants crossing the border. They thank Biden. They love Joe Biden. They think that it's a great thing, like with like his open border policy. I've mentioned this so many times on this channel because I think it's just so important to see how they want these people to come over here so they can win elections.
¿Candidato por tú o sí o no?
Bueno, sí, pues la frontera de Estados Unidos es una puerta abierta para nosotros los venezolanos y es el destino final que estamos buscando, pues.
¿Y qué piensas el presidente antes, presidente Trump, en comparación?
Bueno, no lo sabría pronunciar porque en ese tiempo pues no nos habían aperturado la dicha avenida para acá.
That's why. It all comes down to election and how they want to commit election fraud. And, we already see it going on with like how they want to remove like, Trump from the ballot in Colorado and different other states. I think in Maine as well or something like that. And then in some other states, they're only just putting Joe Biden on the ballot. They just putting Joe Biden on the ballot. Just him alone. And it's like, they're so smart because like, like, I don't like what's going on, but like the Democrats, you have to give them their 10s. They're fucking smart. Like, they're using everything they got to get like the votes and to also like corrupt like my generation Z, to vote for them as well, and to fearmonger the right, and to like make them seem like that they're all extremists, that we're all like crazy, and that we're all like we want to commit genocide to Transylvania people, the LGBTQ, ISTB, LMNOP community as well. Like, it's just, it's like, wow, like they just have really good marketing, unlike the right. And the right, they sit here and they want to like talk about how women baking a cake, like Isabella. I don't know if y'all know her, but like she was recently like blackballed by like conservatives for like baking a cake, and she has large boobs, she has large chest, and she's wearing a compression top, and it's like literally like mine. She just so happens to have boobs because she's a female, and these people are, and especially straight men, are like scared of like female anatomy. It's like, oh wow, like I thought y'all was like high value men looking for high value women. Like, so you hate a woman with boobs, and you hate a woman that can cook. I'm just like, the right just doesn't get it. Like, their focus on like cultural things is just, it's bonkers. It's honestly bonkers, and this is why the left just doesn't even look at them, because they nitpick over the most stupidest shit with their dorky ass bullshit, and they just like, they hold the right back so much. And because the right does have the best policies to run this country and to make it great. I mean, look at what happened under Trump. Despite, I don't like really fuck with Trump as heavy as I used to, because I know that he is pro Israel, he is pro, corruption with like, with the Israeli government too, like with Netanyahu and all these different people that are, they have their alliance to a foreign country more than America. And he surrounds himself with these people, and directly it can and it will destroy our freedoms by him like signing anti-Semitic laws and stuff like that basically removes our freedom to even speak or even boycott a foreign country. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, how are you gonna get people on your side when you want to have more restrictions, and you're getting paid to do these different things for a foreign country? It's like, put America first. We should be able to say whatever the fuck we want in this country without because we have the First Amendment right to do so, without a foreign country being involved in what we say in our country. It's like, do we tell them what they can't say about America in their country? No, we do not. So why we do it here is because everyone's getting paid. It's just, illegal immigration, even under Trump, was even high. It was still high, but it was under control. And right now it's not under control, and it's getting worse. I mean, I've read so many stories of children getting kidnapped. I've seen women getting reported, like articles of women getting raped, like all kinds of crazy shit that's going on in this country due to illegal immigration. And the drug, oh my god, the illegal drugs. Even though like, it's also illegal immigrants bringing in drugs, the cartel, and it's also U.S. citizens too that are being convicted of bringing in illegal drugs as well. Like, they all work together to destroy this country, and it's not gonna get better unless we have a leader to actually handle it and actually get it under control, because we won't be America anymore. We won't. The Great Replacement theory will literally be in full effect. It will. And I really want to get into that, because I do believe in that, and I think that it is going to set this country back so fucking far. And you guys, you may not want to believe in that, but like, look who's behind it all. Like, look who's behind it all. Look how much we have a sitting president right now who says like, he doesn't have to be a Jew in order to be a Zionist. You guys, like, if you don't understand where I'm going with this, like, these people, they control this. They want this because they want to displace Americans. And they want to destroy this country. And it's so obvious. I mean, look at what Joe Biden's doing. Look who he surrounds himself with in his cabinet. It's so obvious of what they want to do to us. And if we don't get someone who's serious, who actually wants to put America first, our country would never be the same, even under Trump. I'm telling you right now. So I want to read the Great Replacement theory to you guys. The theory alleges that people of color are replacing white people through immigration, birth rates, and other economic, social, and political means. And This is from the ADL actually. The ADL, of course, they're going to talk about this because, they claim that this theory is very anti-Semitic, but it's like, a lot of Jewish people, elites to be precise. I'm not saying like all Jewish people are for this, but the Jewish elites like that are Zionists and that think that they are a superior race than all, and that are controlling our politicians like Joe Biden for existence, that says that he is a Zionist and he doesn't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. Um, it doesn't surprise me that they are trying to push this and they want to basically replace white people and to make them a minority and to facilitate more votes for the Democrats because, Democratic policies ruin America. They want to ruin America and the people that are in it so they can replace them so they can be the only people in our country to actually have everything and to benefit off America the most. And it's truly happening right before our eyes, but everyone would call me an anti-Semite and everyone would call me crazy and a white supremacist, but it's the truth. Like, why are white people and black people, why are the birth rates going down? Why are they going down more than like illegal immigration is going down? Immigration has soared more than white and black people literally giving birth. Like, it's insane. There is an obvious like agenda to replace Americans and to basically create a non-white America. It's true. There's obviously something going on. Like, look at that. It's insane. Like, you cannot deny the facts. Period. I mean, look at how these Jewish professors in Harvard even talk about white people. I have his photo to even like talk about it right now. My friend Gian Mosley, he posts about a lot of the stuff that goes on in our country, which I think is very important. And there is a Jewish professor that literally like talks the most disgusting, vile shit about like white Americans, and it's insane. The white race. This is a Harvard University Jewish professor, and he teaches freely: abolish the white race by any means necessary. Imagine a Christian professor teaching abolish the Jewish race. He would be fired, maybe jailed. Of course he would. And all the media will talk about him for 6 months. Of course, that wouldn't happen because we all know who controls the media. You may disagree with that, and I don't care. It's the truth. And he this is what the Jewish professor says: whiteness is a form of racial oppression. Treason to whiteness is loyalty to humanity. The goal of abolishing the white race is on its face so desirable that some may find it hard to believe that it could incur an opposition other than from committed white supremacists. The task is to bring this minority together, which is illegal immigration, in such a way that it makes it impossible for the legacy of whiteness to continue to reproduce itself. And look what's happening. Like, it's insane. Like, you guys think I'm crazy, but it's just, I'm not crazy. It's the same common sense shit. Like, look at the data, look at what's going on. I mean, even Elon Musk talks about this too. I'm going to get into that too. It says Jewish activists promotes hatred against whites, indoctrinate non-whites to blame whites instead of Jews for all miseries, which is true. Incite for crimes, violence, and discrimination against whites, indoctrinate whites that they are guilty, racist, supremacists, oppressors, evil, and therefore should welcome all poor people of the world in their white majority countries and become a minority. There has been so many. I mean, I don't understand how people think that this is like such a anti-Semitic trope or anything like that, but like people have been saying like white people won't be like here for long because of the mixing of the races and stuff like that, because we're not creating. I mean, white people are becoming more involved in intersexual relationships more than like white on white, just like black on black is becoming more interracial as well. And they're not making like white races, not making black races, they're making a different race. It's not even like black like or white, it's like it's biracial. And it's it could lead to extinction of white people. I mean, look at the rates. Look at how they are being involved in more interracial couples. Like, it's true. Look at all the Kardashians. Most of them, for the majority, are most of their children are not white at all. The next generation isn't white. Like, it's actually insane if you actually think about it, and it's honestly so crazy how they've created this agenda to replace the white race and to make this country the majority of non-whites. It's insane. So they can become the superior race, Jewish people. And the reason why I say that is because there's this other page too. I mean, the Bankster family Rothschild adopted and funded the plan to annihilate Europe. The United Nations is executing the plan. They call it replacement migration. Carnegie wrote the plan to mix races so the European one would go extinct. It's insane to me. And Elon Musk even commented on this too. And there are articles that are just like coming for him as well. It says, by all available metrics, this administration border policy is disastrous. Monthly encounters have averaged 98,000 for two previous administrations, 242,000 for the Biden border. In fact, the flow of humans entering is so vast, the apprehensions alone now exceed. It says, since August, there are officially more arriving each month than there are children being born to American mothers. And these are just official encounters. We don't know how many avoided detection. I just don't understand how no one can see it. Like, this is a huge problem. And it can lead to population collapse. And I think that's what they want. Like, they want this to happen. They want to ruin this country so they can replace us. And after they're done, deploy the non-whites, and so they can become their own nation. And it's insane. I mean, like, even like, I think Elon Musk, he commented, like, he even said this. He said the biggest problem that humanity faces is population collapse. And someone named Jarrett Wilders said the biggest problem we face today, Elon Musk, is the collapse of our own culture and Western values due to open borders, massive immigration, an uncontrollable amount of non-Western asylum seekers, and last but not least, too many weak politicians advocating for cultural relativism. And Elon said, agreed, but even countries that have very few immigration, like Korea and Japan, are experiencing population collapse. If the birth rate stays as low as it is, the Dutch nation will die out by its own hand. It's insane, honestly, and it's so sad. He said almost no one seems to be aware of the immense size and lightning growth of this issue. According to the mayors, it is already overwhelming essential services in New York, Chicago, and other cities. So this all gets really, really deep. It really does. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not the smartest, but I have things to say. That's like my favorite quote from like Lana Del Rey's song Fishtail. What I'm seeing is like a huge replacement, like right now. And Americans are really going to like be mostly affected by it. And these elitists are going to benefit off of this and try to create their own little nation here. And while they destroy us culturally, mentally, and continue to indoctrinate us to hate each other, when we should all be really working together to fight against these globalist elitists that want to take us down. And we can't do that if we keep on voting for people who are not going to, have our best interests at hand. It's not going to happen. And I hope people wake up. I hope people don't get offended by this. I don't want people to get offended, but it's the truth. Like, I don't know what to say no more. I really don't. All I know is that America is in trouble. We really are. And we really need to stop these people from like destroying this country. It's already really bad. And no one's really waking up. They're trying to campaign Nikki Haley to be the next president. Like billionaires are literally funding her right now. Like, if you guys wake up, because it's going to get really bad before it gets better. It really is. And I have nothing else to say.